Okay, so just a very quick review on one of my favourite books of all time, which is Richard Matheson's Iamlegend. It's a story of Robert Neville. Very, very different to the film with Will Smith. I'm not going to slag off the film with Will Smith in it because I actually quite enjoyed it. I think it's actually quite a good film, and because I think the story of Iamlegend is so good, I think even though they completely kind of butchered the story and changed it and made it Hollywood-like, I think it's still quite a cool story and makes quite a cool film anyway, so I'm not going to slag the film off. But the book is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's really dark. It's got that old school feel to it. Richard Matheson, fantastic writer. It was one of the first kind of vampire zombie type books, and I reckon it sort of inspired the genre. But I really enjoy it. It's really this one man who, the atmosphere, the description around where he's living and his life and his routine and the mundanity of the way he lives, and the fact that he kind of struggles with alcoholism and depression, starts having these deeper questions about life and the point of it all, and the things that he has to go out and do day to day, and the things that he has to do for himself. And just, I suppose it appeals to those people who have that kind of survival, those sort of fantasies about what you would do in a sort of post-apocalyptic world where you're kind of on your own and you've got your own sort of fort, your own sort of stronghold, how you'd behave, the sort of things you would do. And yeah, some of the descriptions about the sort of noises he hears in the night and stuff are just quite chilling, and it's actually quite a scary, quite a dark story, really. I've read the book, but I've also listened to the audiobook version as well on Audible, and I highly recommend that. It's really good. I can't remember the name of the narrator. I'll edit it in when I edit this film. But yeah, it's well read. It sounds really good. He does a really good job of reading the story, and it just creates that sort of. It's just got that atmosphere. It's one of those books that's got a real kind of feel to it and character to it. And like I say, it's one of my all-time favourites. I think it's one of those books I think back on it and it's just got that clear sort of picture in my head, clear character. I haven't read it for quite a while, and I haven't done any sort of brushing up or research before I've just pulled over and decided to do this review. It's just so fresh in my head. That and the fact that I'm not giving any specific kind of details about it or spoilers or anything, but it just feels natural to talk about it. I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, if you're at all into those sort of creepy kind of slightly old school, very original, post-apocalyptic sort of stories, really good. Really, there are some genius kind of bits in it that are just so original and just feel really kind of unique and real, but supernatural at the same time, if that makes any sense. And it's just a fantastic book. So Iamlegend, Richard Matheson. Not the film, the book, the original book. I think it's 1950 something. Absolutely fantastic. One of my all-time favourites. Highly recommend it.